Hey, y'all. Listen, wait. This is an emergency. Hold on. Oh, child. Mm, mm, mm. Let's go.
Silly motherfucker coming straight up out the loot. You know what this shit is? Never stop fooling now. I make a fooling now. Better stop this calling down. You look at the news, I guess when you look like basketball. I just want to buy straight working in I shoot fast, but I say, pretty like a storm joke. People dance, so we don't have to look at
Whoa, child. Yeah, let me tell you. Because I was minding my business. But what's going on, ladies? What's going on? Everybody in the chat. I was minding my business. I was minding my business. Was y'all minding y'all business? Put a 1 in the chat if you was minding your business. Put a 2 in the chat if you was trying to mind your business. Oh, my Lord. Now, yeah, let's get those likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up because we going to have to like. Listen, I ain't finna be here all day. I ain't about to be here all day. I'm tired, y'all. I'm really, really tired, right? But I wants to know if you was trying to mind your business. That's what I want to know. I want to know if you was trying to mind your business. Because I was trying to mind my business. Okay? But the but but the but the tea got a little hot, y'all. It got a little hot. Now, let me put this out here, okay? I'm not saying any of this shit is true. Two, y'all know I don't even give a shit. Three, man, that shit was a woo child moment. Let me tell y'all this. I was downstairs. I'm trying to put my clothes in the dryer. Do y'all know how long it took me to do that shit? Because I could not stop laughing. Y'all know my stomach was hurt. My cheeks was hurt. And I'm busting up on this shit. R. Kelly has that word in his song, that sexosaurus. He does. And I'm like, and his audience kind of challenged him on that. Like, ain't no thing as no sexosaurus. And R. Kelly goes, yeah, sure it is. I feel like I am in the community of this sexosaurus. I am. Now, I don't know how many of y'all saw the live. This live was done on Dennis Byron. And of course, you can tell, okay, you ain't got to be a brainiac to know that, okay, it's some retaliation going on here, right? But what is the culprit? Why is there a form of retaliation? Why two people who come together, first of all, is, I guess they met through showing up at the courts, and some handshaking was probably done, and it's, hey, I'm so and so, so and so. This is my resume, and hey, and this is my so and so, my so and so, and this is where I'm from, and I'm here to, advocate and do stuff, and I do for R. Kelly, and I do the readings and things on the channel. Maybe they met under those circumstances. Okay, people meet like that. All right, people meet like that. Now, when I tell y'all that I was nosy, I'm guilty. I was nosy as hell. And I also, shout out to Dennis Byron, because he put one of my questions up that I had to ask, and it went something like this, but you and Sylvia, you met each other. So are you not happy due to the fact that you mentored her? Now, I want y'all to keep that word mentor on your front lobe. Keep it up there. Because he used that word at the end of the show with a lot of emphasis on it. You understand me? Mentor. I was like, man, wait a minute here, Dennis. Are we talking about mentoring in becoming this journalist, doing journalism work? Or are we talking about head, knees, shoulders, toes, head, knees, shoulders, toes? I'm just asking for a friend. Which mentoring did he actually do? And so I'm like, okay, Pap, okay, stay on track about this mentoring thing, because most people out here is now under this impression that he was mentoring her, on the ropes and the game and cameras and action and dictating and depicting and, doing all the shit, getting the right camera shots. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we thought it was. That's what we thought it was. But that man said, yeah, if only for one night. And then he said, mentoring. Like, what you want us to hear here, Dennis Brown? What part of mentoring do you want us to hear? Now, I have a problem, cause I got this pet peeve. Like, I ain't really into trying to, hear about elderly's, sexosaurus adventurous shit going on. I just don't want to know. I didn't want to know. I don't want to know, y'all. But I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, do tell, do tell. Now, like I said, I don't know if any of this shit is true or not, but baby, when I tell you this shit funny as hell, y'all, come on, y'all got to laugh. This shit was funny as hell, right? Now, I don't own the rights to this video. This video belongs to Dennis Byron, but I think that we should kick off just a little last ending of this live. Check out what he said, John. I, hey, what goes on behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. I don't know. I don't know. But, it could have been a late night dinner. I don't know. All I know is it was fair sharing. You understand what I'm saying? If it was some sharing pertaining to the mentoring that he had to do. I mean, if one leg went up, it's all rightful that he paid for the dinner. This ain't even up for no damn argument. You gonna get some tuna top, you gonna pay for the dinner. That's just how I read it. Listen, but let me let y'all listen to this last little part.
I'm gonna share a picture now. Don't be shocked now.
So he shares a picture, which is on my community. Matter of fact, we'll get to that later because most of y'all probably was in the bushes over there, right? Y'all got to pay attention to my community board because I will share some stuff over there. So y'all come on over. It's some tea going on. It's some tea going on. And before I continue, let me say this. I don't hate nobody out here. I don't know these people. Again, I'm just here to keep y'all up on the stories that is dropping in this community, which is, you can take it with a grain of salt and speak some BS to you, or you can take it real. Like, okay, this shit really goes down. I don't know. I'm just putting out here what the people talk about. It is what it is. Now, let's see what Dennis Byron had to say.
I know you're gonna screen grab this. I know you're gonna screen grab this.
Yes, I did. Man, I couldn't get my clothes in the dryer. I'm like, oh Lord, screenshot, screenshot. Screenshot.
Oh, listen, I can explain everything later, but if you're under 18, I want you to leave this stream right now. I want you to leave this stream right now. I gotta share something with you. Let me see if I can get this up here.
He act like it was so graphic, y'all. The only thing that was on the picture was, of course, it's some skin. Sylvia got a thing, with the tatas kind of, poking through. Okay, a lot of women do it. Okay, well, at least it wasn't the left nipple like they was laughing at. Okay, this time, she.
All right, guys,
it was just a little skin, Dennis Byron.
I want you guys to stay right here. I'm gonna get it ready. No judgment zone. Just sit back. Just sit back and watch. I'm gonna play this until I pull this picture up.
Okay, so while he gets the picture, we'll let this play. Well, not that, because that's copyright. What he is doing is, to me, a form of, retaliation, because allegedly, I don't know this to be true. Some people who may be in infamous Sylvia back page or private rooms or wherever she goes, it then got some information back over there to Dennis Byron. Well, Dennis Byron didn't like it. He felt that Sylvia was slandering him. And I'll try to play that for you guys too, so you can make your, determination and, establish your opinion on what you think. You know, um, we don't know, keep in mind, their whole story. We don't know their whole story. So we really can't jump to conclusions, right? That why just got to have shits and giggle time about the shit. We don't know. Dennis Byron has his story, and Sylvia put out her little part about what, she wanted to say about Dennis Byron. Now, keep in mind, Dennis Byron shares his story about helping Sylvia, do this, down there, and they're in the courtrooms together in the R. Kelly's case, so they're both reporting on it. Now she's in the YSL courtroom. What is that? Young Thug courtroom, and doing her thing there. And I'm assuming that Dennis Byron is also there doing his same thing. So they're clashing. They're clashing. I fell out, but Dennis Byron says, well, Sylvia be in the courtroom taking pictures of people's shoes. And I'm like, well, okay. I mean, it's kind of funny, but Dennis Byron, maybe she was probably going to go and purchase those shoes. Maybe it was a nice pair of shoes that she wanted to remember, and so she can go and find them online or at the nearest store available to her, right? So I'm laughing at that, but you got to a joke when you hear a joke, right? And that was one of his funniest jokes. I just laughed like, really? She's in the courtroom taking pictures of shoes. Now, if you have both of these people in the courtroom, mind you that Dennis Byron did state that some things that infamous Sylvia was doing, that he was going to pass on his inquiries to the higher up people, I guess, in this Young Thug case, right? To inform them of these things that he thinks may be inappropriate in the courtroom. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. So he also says that, and I don't know this to be true, so it's allegedly, I guess you have to wait and see if Miss Sylvia verifies it or declines it. I don't know that, she got to meet the Young Thug family and parent, I guess, and they, provided her with possibly some expensive camera equipment to keep up with the people that has, expensive equipment down there. Now, let's talk about that for a minute, because I watch a lot of journalists go out to get their story, but the the journalist is usually the one that is with the microphone and speaking, right? They're doing all the talk. The cameraman is usually the person that is, following you around, saying, act one, act two, go or whatever, right? Do these people have cameramans? Does Dennis Byron has a cameraman? Who shoots his shots and stuff for him if he was out, taking the news? Or is this the camera equipment where they set up on a tripod and you just kind of stand in front of it and you talk, like that? They not like up there with the CBS kind of shit like that, right? TMZ, they be rolling with cameras. They have cameramans and shit out there, doing all that stuff. But how he probably used to be contracted up under TMZ to kind of put the news out. So I guess he may have his resume, to what he's qualified to do that would make him establish his professionalism thing about him. He's a profession. Now, I think that there's, this thing where he's throwing at Sylvia about, well, you're not, that good as you think you are. So there's some retaliation there, as you got to remember, I'm the one that got you through the door. Sometimes when you hear people say something like that, you almost are indicating as if someone owes you something too. So you got to keep that in mind. I mean, you owe me something, like, hey, I did this for you. However, in this, may not be the case. In this situation, this may not be the case. I'm just saying. Usually, when a person kind of keep bringing something up in that shape, form, or fashion, they're kind of telling you, hey, like what you're doing. Well, in this case here, Dennis Byron is, I guess, trying to explain to the people that, I brought you through the door, and you're doing this type of stuff towards me. Like, this is unacceptable a friendship behavior. This is unacceptable journalism co-worker behavior. This is kind of how he makes it sound right now. Both of them are doing this, Young Thug and Dennis Byron has stated that he will be getting in touch with some people and telling some things that Sylvia may be doing inappropriately in the courtroom that could be against, the courtroom policies. I don't know, but because I don't go to the courtroom, I'm Black and I ain't trying to rip and run back and forth up in no damn courtroom. I know pretty much for a fact that, being independent, you're gonna have to find your own, medical and dental and start putting in your own retirement, and some places are not matching what you put in. I ain't got time for that shit. I got to have it all of what the government has. I ain't about to give the government something that they ain't giving me. We gonna meet face to face, head to head, equally on this shit, right? So, but to each his own on how they choose to go and get it and do it, whatever, right? And then I also know, these people here, and so as myself, almost, you could get the AARPs and the Medicaid and all that stuff is coming available now to a lot of us elderly people out here. So maybe that is another, supplement program that you can look into, so you can have some of those benefits so that you can also, keep your health charted. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, keep your health going, right? So there is something going on, something allegedly that probably had went on. Now, I hear a whole lot of people out there saying that, there's a possibility there's a group of people out here that's very, very jealous of Sylvia because Sylvia has moved on up like Wheezy without Georgia. You understand what I'm saying? So I sit back and I try to evaluate that metaphor. I do. And moving on up. Now, a lot of people also have, open mind, being open-minded, are saying that it doesn't matter how you got there. It's just that she's there. She has surpassed every single body in this community. Well, there's a different approach and there's a different way that we can look at that. Everybody is not into court cases. Everybody has established their own individual technique of running their channel and entertaining their chat box, period. Ain't no need to be throwing no ashes to ashes and dust to dust on this shit. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. To say that, I hear people say, well, a lot of people, you all are just jealous of this and jealous of that. And you know what I be doing? I had to go look in my pocketbook. Oh, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 100, 2, 4. Okay, I got my medical card. You try to establish like where are you going with this whole narrative about being jealous and stuff. I think it's established because people don't be very vocal. And I don't think that you have to, matter of fact, I do. I have a sister like that. I have a sister like that. My sister thinks that every time she put on a new hat and a new dress or some new leggings or a new ring or some new makeup, that you need to give her some props. This is my sister. And my sister's so bold with it, y'all. She'll walk up to you, be like, man, you don't see my shoes? Yeah, I saw your shoes. Oh, but because I didn't come through the door to say, girl, dip some bad shoes. My sister say, you know what? Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. Do y'all understand the analogy that I just told you? If you're not giving that vocal recognition of to a person, you can possibly become a hater. When in fact, most of us, we notice it, and okay, it's nice, it's great. And I believe at some point in time, a lot of people out here was like, congratulations, congratulations. Do you understand that like one person can speak for the whole? One person can speak for a group of people, you know? I think that I I hate it, y'all. I hate the word. I hate the word jealous. I hate the word, hater. I just hate it. Because when you really step into the shoes of reality, there's a whole lot of us ain't got no more than the next motherfucker. That we ain't, you got a couch, I got a couch. You got a Pac-Man, I got a Pac-Man. I'm still looking for that cliff to jump off. What's going on, Nairi? Yeah, I'm still looking for that cliff to be jumping off, right? Because people are making me over here. What? Anyways, I'm getting off the story. So I don't know, a lot of people, when you know that you got what you're doing and you have it in a good way and you're proud of yourself, it's only self that really needs to recognize self. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself, I did that shit. You know why? Because the other 100 people telling you that just may be lying to you to kick it. You understand what I'm saying? So you really don't even need all of that analogy. Do you know that those hip hop people, the rap artists, when they go up there to accept that award, the award of whatever category that they won in, and the first thing that they say is, I like to give honor to God. Then the second thing they'll come in and say, well, I want to give some shout out to woo, 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 woo. And in fact, they can give two shits less about the person that's shitting them out. It's a thing to do. It's just a thing to do. Because the only person that should be lifting you up and got you feeling good is you. So if we continue to use the word jealousy and the word you're hating or whatever, it's you doing it to yourself. And here's the reason why, because you're not sure of yourself. You're not sure of, should I be here congratulating myself to this extent, knowing that somewhere in the tracks of my life, I was sinful. I was dirty. I did this and I did that. So I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just saying, I know, people may not look at it the way I do, but I think that the way that I look at it and I address things on hand within me and the narrative of some situations out here makes plenty damn sense. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, Dennis Byron. Yep, y'all. So he's going to allegedly be turning in some things about Sylvia that just did not fit well with him pertaining to whatever actions or displaying of behavior that they do in the courtroom. I guess we'll have to leave that for part two. And you guys know I'll be watching out here no matter what. Well, except for one thing. Yeah. But apparently, he's saying that he doesn't think that, Sylvia should probably be in the Young Thug court hearing. She's doing all kind of stuff and this or that, and she's got in really good with the family members, and she knows their daddies and the uncles and the shooters and all of this shit personally. I don't know anything about this Young Thug. However, I take that back. I did watch the Tick testimony on the stand, and a little bit hard to get through with him, but I did. And that's the only person that I seen on the stand throughout this whole goddamn Young Thug. I just so happened to click on it. It was like, oh, okay, he's testifying about some stuff and questioning about his tattoos and this or that. And I don't know a damn thing about that shit. So I don't know. Um, I don't know whether to say shout out. To me, I think it's kind of crazy, weird, even with the people on your main media news, CBS. I think all that shit weird. I mean, we talk about a weatherman who goes out and chase goddamn tornadoes to give you the weather. I think that shit weird as hell. You're gonna have to find out that weather some other kind of goddamn way. Because ain't no way in the hell I'm about to chase a tornado just to come on the news for 60,000 a year to tell you about that shit. You want to find out your own. I don't know. Wait till the goddamn thing take your house up off the ground. I don't give a fuck. Cause I ain't going to chase no damn tornado. I ain't, and everybody has their passion or develop a passion for certain things that they like to do out here, right? Kudos to you. But I'm just saying, I ain't nowhere in the hell. I don't know how she do it. I can't get, if I ain't going where my goddamn benefits pays me well from the government, what the hell I'm going to sit up in some goddamn courtroom for some damn 8 to 10 hours every day. Every day. You need an outfit every day. And I'm going to tell you, Monday, Tuesdays is okay. But on Wednesdays, I might not want to do shit but stay in pajamas. I don't want 5 outfits a goddamn day. That's just doing too damn much. But I guess now it's her occupation. And she wants, people who rock and do this and do that, to congratulate her on it. I get that shit. Okay, I get that shit. But if you're not congratulating yourself, because that's all you need. That's all you need. It's just yourself. What's going on, boo? Hey, Trickaboo. That's all you need. And when you start worrying about what others are not doing to, to get you there or make you feel good, give you that wonderful tap dance that you want to do, then you ain't all the way there. You're not for sure. They say it ain't nobody in this world that you need to lean on or get that push from. And that's just God, Jesus Christ himself. So if you ain't got him and you screaming that you need all these other people, you ain't for sure at all. You ain't sure for all. Now, once you develop that algorithm and your ego is all the way up and is up, where you can give 2 shits less about calling somebody jealous or a hater, then your game is on tight. You understand? I don't have haters. I don't have jealousy. I don't look at that. I hear that other woman over there. Oh, that girl just you had never ever heard me sit on here and mention anything about her being any part of having jealousy. I mean, you'll never hear it from me because I don't see it. I don't hear it. But you'll hear from that damn woman over there. Oh, she just jealous. Is she just jealous of what? Jealous, but anyways, again, back to the topic. So we're gonna have to wait on part 2 on that. But baby, so Dennis Byron continues on with his story. The chat box was something else. Of course, you got Bookham, he's up in there. And once he hits that link and you let him sit up there on that panel and Bookham, you getting a little bit bigger. Now, I ain't clicked on your show in about a week. And you getting a little bit big over there. And now I don't know if you gaining that weight because you got probably a new part coming up in a movie or something. I guess if that's the case, then okay, I guess. But if you ain't got a new part coming up in that damn movie over there, you'll get your butt to that damn gym because you gonna start having some damn heart problems and more rashes on your damn neck. And you know it. So you need to go fix that shit. Just fix it. So, but Bookham comes on that panel, baby. And it's all about him. He got to tell his story about what didn't happen to him. We on here talking about Sylvia and Byron. We ain't talking, but he got, so he likes to share where the similarity of a situation has occurred amongst him too, you know, and okay, we didn't heard your story over there. And I think that the final conclusion to his story is y'all go to court. Y'all go do what y'all gotta do. So Bookham comes on there, boy, he started talking about some damn people had a tracker on his car. A tracker. I don't want to hear about no damn. I want to hear this Byron story. And thank God he got to the end of it because the shit was juicy, juicy, juicy. Okay, it was juicy, juicy, right? So no, that goddamn book was steady want to go on about a tracker. Now, mind you, as much as these two dislike each other, I don't know if they hate each other, and I don't like using the word hate. You would think that the moment that he found out that it was a tracker placed on his vehicle for Sylvia or anybody else to find his location. Now hold that thought right there. Hold that thought. To find his location, right? Find his location. They looking for him. They following all his moves and stuff like that, right? I always got to feel like I just need to throw Sylvia a bone, but oh well, it's gonna come out anyway. Why wouldn't you just take a picture of the tracker, all of that stuff? You sitting in the car with the tracker on it, and Sylvia and them pull up. Well, I saw that police that pulled up and talked to you outside your vehicle. Now I don't know if that's the time when you found out that it was a tracker there, but yeah, the police was right there. Hey, you want to have them cited? You want to have an arrest made? I don't know. And Bookham, he does. He's a premeditated storyteller. Okay, he's gonna tell you the stuff first before he dropped the receipt. Then he's gonna come back later and bring you some type of goddamn receipt on it. Now, how he make them up, Word Doc is a motherfucker. If you are cold with Word Doc, well, okay, because I'm kind of cold with Word Doc, yeah. But you know, if you cold with it, man, you can pretty much make a receipt. You understand what I'm saying? But that's here, near, or there. He made this lie about some damn tracker. The tracker was not that damn important because he done absolutely nothing about it when he located a tracker on a vehicle. When you are upset with someone or you feel that someone has done something to you, you handle it immediately. Immediately. I get it. Building a case. You got to be careful about the case that you're trying to build because some shit like that bringing up in there, most judges just throw that shit out. Sidebar that shit. Sidebar, what the hell does this have to do with the price of tea in China? You know, throw it out. Now, it could have been possible that when Sylvia sold the vehicle, hell, her husband might have had a tracker on it. Sylvia, Sylvia's husband might have had a damn tracker on that damn thing. Tracking Sylvia. Who knows? And they forgot to take it off. So it was probably already there. Now, I'm just saying, come up with a defense for Sylvia for Booker Car. That'd be some bullshit. Sylvia better run her ass down there and be like, nope. We always had a tracker on our damn car. We forgot to take the damn tracker off. But Booker says that Sylvia had a tracker on the vehicle. So that's how they were finding out where he was, who he with. Now, I think that he forgot that Sylvia been to his home numerous times. One time with some damn Burger King. I remember that story. When he brought you Burger King, bro. You had Burger King. You said to Sylvia to pick you up. You said the people came knocking on your door. Sylvia said she saw it on your show. I guess she dropped off her show, got in her car, zoomed over the house, down the street to you real quick. She got there mighty quick too, real quick. Y'all sure y'all don't stay like one block over for each other and to see if you was okay. Next thing you should know, she went and grabbed you some grubs. from Burger King Grubhub. I don't know. So to say that she's tracking you or she was doing this and doing that, it's like y'all were already close. She didn't already been to your home. You didn't already done probably been to hers. You all spent time up over there in the Airbnb that you were supposed to buy 2 years ago, October 31st. The one that Steve, what's his name? What's the guy name? Y'all, him was in. Where you say still Sylvia was grabbing dinos and shit. I don't know. You guys have a damn relation. You have a relation, and you guys are having a very hard time separating that relationship. There is still a lot of things that people just do not know the extent of you guys' relationship. So you guys are holding a lot of pieces of what then went on out here amongst yourselves, because the word on the curve is if one of them go down, they say the other one is going to go down. It's going to cause a chain damn reaction out here. So you're going to be limited to the things that you say, or this or that. And you're going to keep playing that. I'm mad at this person. I'm mad at this person. But T. Stevens, thank you, honey. Mad at this person. But nothing ever gets done. Nothing. The only thing y'all did was run up inside a goddamn courtroom for a judge to tell you both to stay off the freaking internet and stay away from each other. And that, if I can recall, hell, the judge called Bookham crazy first. Like she was talking to him first, but he flipped it around like he was like the judge was talking to Sylvia first. I don't know, but it's just that they appeared with a lot of bit of news and a lot of bit of, this and that together. And I'm just going to put this on the record that it's possible that they may have to go out together. They may be the last two standing, battling it out, pointing fingers. It was her, it was him. It was her, it was him. It was him, it was her. It was him, it was her. It is. They're going to be the last two domino effects out here. Yeah, they are. Because they hold so much of what a lot of the controversy usually ends up about in this community. Now, Dennis Byron, back to him. So, because now Bookham is now off the panel or whatever, and Dennis Byron is just talking, and we're in the chat is just going in and on it. Drunken Larry, he wasn't too happy about what Sylvia was saying. What Dennis Byron was saying, I'm sorry, right? And he feels that, if you helped her through the door, then this isn't the way you handle it and backstab and, her or this or that, on social media, right? But Dennis Byron is stating his claim now that, well, Sylvia is slandering and saying some things about him. So this caused this whole conflict of goddamn interest, period. So I don't know if, Drunken Larry didn't see that or wasn't picking up on that part or whatever, but what Dennis Byron is saying is that that's definitely not okay. Hey, sugar baby, it's not okay. And two, he said, well, if that propaganda wasn't put out about him, well, we wouldn't have never known that there could have possibly been, allegedly, two different type of mentoring going on. If only for one night. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, they like it. We have to love it. These are grown ass people. Float your boat, stroke your monkey, beat it, crap. You can't give a damn about it. Only thing you can do is laugh about it. Now, a lot of people, after what Dennis Byron dropped out here, right? First thing you're thinking is, oh, wait a minute, she's a married woman. But she's also was married in that recording with Demetrius. So, what a married woman do behind closed doors, I guess is her business too. But I do recall, infamous Sylvia saying quite a bit about how many, problems, situations going on, in her marriage. And one of them we know for sure, we put out here, that she put out here, I should say, is about that damn car that caused a big goddamn, tear down, in her relationship. And the other one is, the husband finding out that I don't know if it's true, one of them, 8-inch rubber or whatever them things is that you put in your vajayjay was buzzing and the left nipple was out. So her husband might have heard that story. And now that's the second thing. Now we have another man. We have another man who has come forward and says that he is mentoring her. He had mentored her, if only for one night. Now, allegedly, this was his receipts. His receipts clearly shows that after he might have, tapped that ass, allegedly, he took her for dinner. He took her for dinner. And like I said at the beginning of the show, that's called fair game. If you gonna get some ass, then you gonna pay for a steak. Now I don't know what they had at the dinner table. All I know is, Sylvia is, bright, shiny, looking all, I just got me some dick. And boy, did y'all see? I'm gonna show you the picture, Angie. Hold on. Did y'all see the way that damn Dennis Byron head was leaning in over there on that? Did you Dennis Byron had a smile from ear to ear. Dennis Byron had that smile like he ain't shot off in probably about a good year and a half, or that last episode, that was on the court TV with the whole rent thing and the baby mama drama shit. Oh, y'all thought I ain't know. I know about that goddamn shit. I watched that shit too. But that's his business. I don't give a fuck if he never paid no damn thing. It was just funny to me that I'm in a community and I'm actually finally, out of all of my years in life, came across somebody who actually speaks in the community in his own fucking TV in the courtroom. I be trying to see if a cousin or something of mine is gonna ever show up on these judge shows. You feel me? But it turned out I was like, wait, how no? This man is really. Oh, hell no. So I thought that shit was like pretty cool. I almost like wanted an autograph or some shit, man. Like, it's on the court TV. Why are you confused? Why are you confused, Capone? Why? You shouldn't be confused. Now, let's get the infamous picture up. Okay? Give me a second. 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 I got a fact. Oh my,
Oh my God, bro. Oh, man. What the fuck, man?
okay. Let's get it up. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. In the meantime, between time while I'm looking for this picture, I'll let y'all continue to listen to Byron. I do not own the rights to this audio video, but we need to get it played. I had to fast forward on his commercial because he receives monetization on his commercials, y'all. I mean, we were in the chat cracking up. Cracking up. This man said his stroke just went viral. My left stroke just went viral. I cannot. You got to be careful with the niggas that you deal with, boy. Now, who would ever thought? What is Dennis Byron? Like what, late 50s or so? He's still out here talking about his left stroke just went viral. How you gonna be out here talking? That's against the brother's code. I know that's against the brother's code. You don't supposed to be telling that. Wait. I'm trying to go back.
But I want to share this photo here. I'm just trying to.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the photo. And he said he got some more. Now keep in mind that infamous Sylvia gets to respond to this. She gets to respond. She has the right now to take the stand to defend herself and all accusations brought against her. Yeah, she does. Now, she can either say his stroke was a little bit short and off, or she don't want no short man. I don't know what she gonna say. I don't know. But she gets to have her defense in this shit. She get to say if it was good, long, I don't know. She get to talk about the dinner. I don't know. She can do all that shit. That's her defense. That's her defense. However,
You're still with me.
This shit right here, it never seems to amaze. And I was getting a text too, like, boy, we bet that this got something to do with the form of fashion, shape of some sexuality stuff. And bingo, the shit popped up, y'all. We was dying laughing. What was this? We were dying laughing, y'all. I said, well, we should have known. We should have known.
I'm this bad person.
Now, we have to wait for Sylvia's defense. That's it, and that's all. If these two journalists decides to have a journalistic fight, then what do you say? What do you say? I like his shirt too. I like his Louis Vuitton shirt. I like that was cute. That was cute. Now, like I say, in this picture, it's going to be the same Tata that everybody talks about. It's some with Sylvia that she favors that left Tata. I don't know if this might be bigger than the other side, because one of our breasts is bigger than the other. Sylvia like keeping that damn little left Tata out. She love that little left Tata. Shout out to you, Sylvia. Okay, so this is the first picture. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so y'all hear him throwing shots? Listen to Dennis Byron throwing shots. Now, Dennis Byron, if Sylvia come back talking about your shit got a curve and hook and all that shit to it, you know I'm going back live. You know I'm coming live on that shit. I'm coming live. Hey, Dennis Byron, you over there talking all that shit. Hold on. You better be commando and mandingo. Cause Sylvia come back talk about your idiot. You know I'm coming live. Boy, I'm coming live on this shit here. I'm coming live. Now, let us find out Sylvia got some pictures. Because Sylvia, you already said, be taking, unacceptable pictures. Sylvia might have had to captured your shit. I cannot. Anyways, so this is the first picture that he had shared with Sylvia, saying some things that he proposes is slander. Okay? It's slander. Now, I'll show you this picture. Let me see when it comes up. Who done? So this is Sylvia, and she's on her live, and I think it was a backup page or something, right? Oh my God, it's not responding. Come on. Hold on, y'all. Wi-Fi crazy today. Uh-oh, Santa's not responding. My Zoom is not responding. You better respond. Much money I pay for this shit. Respond. Give me a second, y'all. Santa's not responding. It's always something with electronics, all the time. It's never, ever. Exclusives. So report the mess with her. Perspective, aren't they covering the same thing? Aren't both of them in the Young Thug courtroom? Which exclusive you gotten that he hasn't done or he don't do? Because I only you talking about that Ernesto stuff? Well, that if you're talking about that, I don't know anything about that, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look on Byron's page and see if he is covering Ernesto. I think that maybe we should go on both of their pages and see what their views are, even on Twitter, on Instagram, and YouTube. I think that to be fair about it, we should do a fair vote on it. I think that we should go look at their numbers. I think that we should go and look at probably about 6 months back into their broadcasting, and let's see what their numbers are. I think that that would help. I think that would really help, because I think that in the algorithm, if I had to position myself as a judge about who's doing the best and who's reporting the best, and the amount of videos that they have out, I'm definitely going to go and look at the viewer count on both of their lives. I'm going to go look at them. I'm going to tally them up. I'm going to tally them up. And I would go about 6 months back, and I'm like, okay, well, Sylvia is way up there, like everyone is saying. And then there's some jealousy. Then that means that Sylvia numbers should be very above Dennis Byron. You know, you say he has been mad since the girlfriend talked to her. Um, and this is not real reporter behavior. So he's just Dennis Byron is jealous because Sylvia got an interview and he didn't. Is that what you're saying? Which would be crazy to me, because Dennis Byron has allegedly, I guess, been into journalism for quite some time. He'd had his run with talking to people, and you don't usually see him do interviews or anything. I have not seen a live that he does with anybody, in that position, having a Q&A with him, unless I'm missing something. I have not seen one. All you see is Dennis Byron coming on, giving you his brief, posting his briefs up on Instagram or Twitter. I guess I should say X. That's what I see. I never see Dennis Byron with a chair like you would, that Shay guy who just did Cat Williams, or a Tasha K who has her studio set up where she brings in people, imposters, or whatever you want to call them. So I never see it. So if that's the case, then yes, then that would be the difference between Sylvia and Dennis Byron. Sylvia has, Q&As. She interviews her prospective people that would agree to come on her chat, which would make her similar to a few other bloggers out here that have these podcasts and blogging out here. So I mean, if that's the case, then if you guys are saying that Dennis Byron may have this little jealousy thing about that, and this is why he's angry with her, then maybe that this is something that Dennis Byron can take from Sylvia. Have you some one-on-ones. invite the people over to your show and I guess and do that. Unless Dennis Byron, I don't know, can't stop, taking them out. Because last I know, didn't he have some allegedly rendezvous situation, similar story about Hollywood? Wasn't that out here? Put a one in the chat if it was. Put a two in the chat if it wasn't. He had another rendezvous story with Hollywood. Did he talk about her tatas? He talking about something about how you think she got in those hotels or something. I don't exactly know verbatim how his story went, but Dennis Byron, is you around here having fun with trainee journalistic people? Journal. I mean, I do recall I sit in the bushes here and there, and he did. He had, kind of a similarity. The only difference is he doesn't have a filet mignon, candlelight dinner with Hollywood. But I'm just saying. Now, Dennis Byron, you might want to slow your count down. I don't think that you want to get too much of a reputation of, sleeping with your trainees. There's just not a good look for business and pleasure. It's kind of hard. It's going to be hard for you to, start dissecting your story to make it valid, especially if you're going to have people out here knowledgeable about your stories, not only allegedly with Sylvia, but now allegedly with the Hollywood. You remember that story you put. We saw her with that suit jacket on, and then Hollywood, did some tricks and jacks of all trade against you, and then you came out and said something about, I guess she was hoodie or hoochie or that category. Now, this right here on my page is picture that Dennis Byron put up so that he can show his. Let me see if I can make it smaller. Yeah, no. So that I can make it small. Oh, God damn it. There I go, clicking the button. My bad, y'all. My bad. Okay, so there we go. I was trying to make it smaller because if you go on my community board, you will also see Dennis Byron is in this picture too. So I don't want no misconceptions about the picture just because you see my emojis. These are my emojis, okay, of Pap. It's Papoose. So y'all see that anywhere, that's my stamp, okay? Yeah, no, that's me. I'm not laughing at Sylvia in this picture, but I know that it can be interpreted that way because you don't see Dennis Byron over here on the side, but I'm laughing at this whole debacle. I'm laughing at the debacle of this shit. So now if I go a little to my right, and it's gonna come up. And now that I look at it, Sylvia's tata's not out. Sylvia has just a normal cleavage out like most women do. And it appears, if you want to dissect this picture, that two people just kind of went out on a date. So that's why I'm saying that Sylvia has the right to defend herself or not. But Dennis Byron, I mean, you really look like you know, your left stroke just went viral. You kind of, but Sylvia doesn't. Sylvia looked like she just kind of, oh, we're going out for dinner. Now, what sucks about this story, Dennis Byron, is that you led off with giving us the image, interpreting the image of there was possible some sexual activity that went on before you guys went to dinner. But one would have believed your story a little bit better had you given us the whole rundown about, how you got here. Did you pick her up? Did she meet you here? What did y'all have? Well, what exactly was this, an event, or this was something personal that you guys decide to, hook up? You got to give us the whole story about this, because you really just left the door open for Sylvia to have a defense. Now, I know you play chess. I heard you say so. You said that you are impeccable. You's a chess player. So you can only put so much out because you wants to see what Sylvia's next move is. Now, if Sylvia comes back and to defend herself, is your next move and y'all in the nude? Because that's the only way you going to beat this. That's the only way you going to beat this one right here. Yo bishop is going to have to be in the nude. I'm just saying. If you ain't got no nude and y'all ain't in no bed together, then it's Byron. I don't know if you're going to win this one. I think that you open the door, you allow her now. She's gonna come back and say whatever she can say, want to say, or whatever, or even on your little Bo Peep down there, right? I surely hope your next chess move is showing that y'all in the bed with each other. Because other than that, I don't know if you're gonna win this one, this journalist against journalists. I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. But what I do see, let me ask the chat, what do y'all see in this picture? Do you see a couple sexing before dinner, or do you just see a casual, hey, you're my friend, and let's go to dinner? Now, this is messy. Dennis Byron went to the messy lane. He did. Because these are some questions that, infamous Sylvia, husband, my, hey, who is this guy? Were you in this picture with this? And this is almost putting like strike 4 on there. And you trying to explain some shit like this to your husband. Oh my God. So, I mean, is that his chess move, chat? Do y'all think that was his move to cause a little a turbulence in Sylvia's marriage again? I don't know. We have to wait and see on his part too. Yeah. But man said lust. Not a MFing thing, she says. Not a MFing thing. I don't know. So yeah, but hey, Tammy Wilson, you're more than welcome to shout her out. Congratulate all you want to. I'm just telling you that when you know you're doing your thing and you pop your collar, you ain't really got to have a whole bunch of people behind you, because the person that's saying it may not even mean it anyways. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So yeah. Dennis Byron, we want to know, how much was that meal ticket? How much you pay on that ticket? How much you spent? And Sylvia, you better not bring your butt out here saying that you had to pay for the meal, girl, because I'm gonna fall out my damn seat on this shit. But let's finish with his damn lie. Then I'm gonna rewind so I can play you guys what he is indicating or presuming that Sylvia said that he felt he was slandered about. That
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Ah, okay, okay, okay. We're gonna be nice. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Listen, listen. Let me say something. I ain't one to gossip, but ladies and gentlemen, remember I mentored this woman. I mentored her. I mentored her. I mentored her.
I need to pin that so that I can speak on that.
Well, nothing else but just to mentor her. That's it. Anyway.
Agree, Scooby-Doo. Agree.
Not yet.
He said he was enticing. Somebody was, allegedly.
Listen, let me say something. Let me say something. I said, where's your hands at? Where are your hands at? Anyway, we're gonna take this down. I don't want Ronald to see this. Hold on, let me bring that picture up. Sorry. That's it. Oh man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to leave it there.
Okay.
I ain't trying to play dirty now. Would you play with my name again, woman? Play with my name again.
Now, this is the part that gets me, because everybody always feels like, okay, you know, I'm gonna give you this proposition. If you do this again, if you say this again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And as far as I've seen in these streets, it ain't much really kind of been done to nothing. I wanted to just speak on Tammy Wilson's post for a minute. Oh God, if I can find it. I know I pinned it, but I only see half of it. Let me see. Okay. So she says Sylvia needs to start taking action against these people because this is, I guess, ridiculous. This ridiculously serious.
Wait a minute. I know you didn't just say that. I know you didn't just ask me this question. Hold on a second.
Okay, hold on. Hold on before I get to that. I want y'all to hear this. He's reading my question. I said,
ask me a question like that?
Dennis, for the record, you and Sylvia didn't mix pleasure with business, right?
That's a married woman. How dare
That's usually the culprit of a fallout. And then he goes and posts the picture that you guys are looking up on the screen. So what is he implying? Hey, Ruthie, what is he implying? What is he implying? And he said she would never cheat on her husband. And then he goes and drops, if only for one night. Dennis is horrible in charades. That shit was figured out as soon as he just played right into it, right? I'm like, oh no. Oh no. He can't be on my team. They'll figure it out. We gonna lose. You hear what he said?
I'm gonna be nice. Listen.
Well, it doesn't look like this picture right here was taken maliciously. Sylvia is looking dead in a camera. Dead in a camera. Disagree with you if you're talking about this photo here. Sylvia is well aware that this picture is being taken. So I surely hope that you're not talking about this with this picture right here, Tammy, that I had, this one right here. There is absolutely no malicious intent in this picture. I ain't no judge or none of that, but you know, when a person, he said grandpas like to have fun too. You know, if there's a person looking dead in that camera and smiling like that, they're aware that a camera is in front of them, well aware of it. So if you're talking about this picture being taken maliciously, that's an absolutely no. That's absolutely no. This is not a malicious intent picture right here. both aware. Is it malicious intent with him displaying it? According to the story that he has behind, that he's putting out here for people to have a perception behind it, it's borderline. It's borderline. It's borderline. It's borderline. Yeah, you know. And here's the thing about that, because this is social media. I can't find one channel that has not done it. I can't find one channel out here on social media that does not put out a perception of a situation and leave it up to the community to opinionate on it. I just can't. This stuff is done. That's why I think at this point, everybody needs to go and take time and read the law based on social media. Social media. We already done saw her and Bookham play out in the court of law over a goddamn car. I think that was about a car. Oh, shit about a car. We saw that. We saw how that played out. Yes, it was over in a different district, and it happened in Chicago, and this or this and that. We see how that play out. A lot of judges really, number one, ain't trying to hear all this bull crap from social media that people bring on themselves. You bring it on yourselves. The judge said it. Now, like little kids, we got to run to the court system for them to figure out the freaking mess that adults caused amongst themselves. It's the most hideous shit ever. It's crazy. Now, you said that, it's because of, ridiculous. What is being said and done is ridiculous. And I think this is just my opinion, and it's humbly and respectfully as I can put it. Just because we make these best friends out here on YouTube, just because you rock with a person 10 toes deep, does not validate you or qualify you as that person to stick up 10 toes deep for someone with indifference of what a whole 100 other people know about that person. That's all I'm saying. And I hope you can understand that. There's a whole lot of shit that was done. And I get it. Sylvia wants out. Sylvia wants to separate. Sylvia wants to dissect. That Sylvia wants no more or nothing to do with this. But I remember somebody saying out here, what is your resume? How does that quote go? Your resume is your what? And sometimes your resume will be what will burn the hell out of you, not the people. It's what you do. It's what you do. It's how you did it. It's when you did it. And then we have that fabulous, why did you do it? You understand what I'm saying? I'm still over here puzzled. I probably would never get the concrete answer as to why would Mr. Kelly take Sylvia, the person that you guys she moved up. She's the biggest and the hottest thing in the community. Well, Mr. Kelly would want someone like that on his side to speak and talk to him. Granted that Sylvia says that a lot of people came out here and was probably putting bad, taste in Mr. Kelly's ear or writing letters and stuff against her because they didn't like her. But if Sylvia was who Sylvia was, you could best to believe, or who she could have been, which is the spokesperson or the news reader for R. Kelly, you'd have believed that Mr. Kelly wouldn't have not cut me off, not with the resources that she says that she has. I would have definitely been in a position to prove to this man that I have you. One, I'm going to open my doors to his attorneys, to whatever. where they can assure him, you can trust me. Some reason or another, from what I heard on the curb out here, that like, why would Mr. Kelly just take her off off the list? Why would he not trust her words? She's mailing him, she's sending him catalogs of books and crayons and puzzles. And why? It just made no sense to me. It made no sense to me. How did someone else come above Sylvia to be more convincing to R. Kelly to allegedly destroy Sylvia communication line from R. Kelly? That shit is going to always just be puzzled in my head. It's weird to say. I don't know. I don't know. Because somebody don't like me? No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Greatness. I don't know if he ever gave her a call or not. I don't know. If he did, I must have missed the show or something like that. And for the record, I thumb up everybody's live. I thumb up everybody's live. You know why? Because no matter what your live is about, who you are, I support the Black community. I support Black business. I support it. I, I'm the same way in damn grocery stores over here. It's a Black grocery store. I guess I'm going. And I know that the floors are fucked up in that grocery store. I know I ain't finna find everything that I want, but I support my community. And then it's like, what are you gonna do with the thumb? Okay, here, thumbs up. Kudos. I don't have a problem hitting nobody thumbs up. Everybody gets a thumbs up from me. Good effort. Black support. And that's just the way it is, because I know amongst Blacks, we gonna argue, we gonna fight, we gonna cry together, we gonna laugh together, we gonna do it all. We gonna kill each other. It don't even matter. But I might as well just support them in every category. You want to kill? Okay, go kill. You want to fight? Okay, go fight. I support y'all. Just go do it. It's Black. These my people. It is what it is. But that there allegations, because I don't know if that's true or not. It's just one that I just could not understand. I couldn't wrap my head around why Kelly take her off? Why would you mean to tell me Sylvia runs a chat with what, 2, 3, 4, 500 people in there? And 500 people could not get it through to Mr. Kelly that, hey, Sylvia is the real deal. Why are you cutting her off? Or why haven't you given her a call? Nobody, but everybody said, congratulating Sylvia, congratulate Sylvia. None of y'all couldn't pull that shit off. All of y'all that does this congratulation, and none of y'all provided the support that she needs to keep the connection or the communication line open with her and Mr. Kelly. You mean 500 letters couldn't have not got through to Mr. Kelly to say, hey, call Sylvia? None of y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, congrats. It is what it is. So, but I don't think that the direction that Sylvia is going in, that she has to keep worrying her pretty head about who is congratulating me or not. Because it may be some people that's congratulating you and not sincere about it. They just there just to suck up what you're saying too. You have to take YouTube with a grain of salt. Sometimes they say it's the people that say less is the person that you can trust the most. You understand that? Not the ones that's always got to talk and tell it and congratulate it and all of that shit. It's usually the person that says less is the ones that you can trust the most. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There is some things established up under infamous Sylvia name. I understand she repent and goes to her God and all of this stuff. But when you tell me that God is mysterious, not even Sylvia can tell you how high she gonna go. You can bet your bottom a butt on the Bible on that. She can't tell you that. You can't tell me that God is this type of person, this and this and this, and then you're going to sit out here and tell me what you going to do. Because everything that you choose to do in your life is all on God's time. And he give it, he'll take it, and he'll destroy it, or he will bring you up. He will. But that's to be determined on his will, not yours. You'll never, ever, ever hear, oh, my sisters or whatever. I'm up, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. No, we just say thank you. Thank you, Jesus. I am grateful. That's it. I can't tell you. Can't tell you. Because I don't know God's plan. If it's happening, then let it be mysterious. Nobody has to know. Nobody. Are y'all fighting in the chat? Y'all better not be fighting in the chat. Now, one more thing. We'll go back here so that you guys can hear what Dennis Byron is saying that he feels is slander towards him from Sylvia.
No, I'm there other than sees the camera. And you guys know I'm in all these courtrooms. Let me tell you a true story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna do it. People learn, that's a mistake she made. She was nervous, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I was gonna tell you something, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I just came up here. Who was that? Wait a minute, Dana, is that you?
Oh,
What's going on, Dana? What's going on? Share my experience.
Wait, that's not it. Okay, here we go.
Slander someone, Miss Tomasini, because she's not playing the role of a reporter. It's public. It's on the website called Voyager.
So he said that.
I never knew this.
Wait a minute, let me pause that. He's saying that infamous Sylvia is not playing the role of a reporter. So what exactly role does she play in the courtroom? Is she just note-taking to come back to share it on her live? What I need somebody to explain to me the difference in that, please. Anybody in the chat, somebody explain to me what he meant by she's not taking on the role of a court reporter. I believe that's what he said.
About who you guys are hanging out with, because the last time she hung out with the family and or people associated with the trial was R. Kelly. You see where R. Kelly is, right? And I saw a picture with her, R. Kelly, and someone else. I've never seen this picture before. I never knew she was that close to R. Kelly. I just seen a picture recently today, as I'm doing what I do. It's on Voyager. It's public. It's on the website called Voyager. So I never knew this.
I do not own the right to this video. If you want to hear the whole live, you have to go over to Dennis Byron's channel, you guys, to get the whole live.
Who sent her? Then she's in the media room, which I'm concerned she might be sharing media secrets.
Okay, now let's pause that. Let's pause that. He says that he as well sits in these media rooms. He says he sits there. Now, let's take this into consideration just a little bit. And I know, Sylvia has her fans and her supporters. Okay, I get that. However, you have to ask yourself, are you sitting in these media rooms to be able to witness if Dennis Byron is lying or Sylvia is lying? Because if you're not, you got to leave well enough alone. You got to leave well enough alone and just kind of let those two battle out with it, see? And this is where we get all of these goddamn, conspiracy acts and propagandas, because we want to speak on some shit that we actually have not seen. We have not seen it. You physically have to be there to really put, the facts out here for a person other than I like her. I'm a fan of him. I support this. You really have to be there. Some things, it's like you can, hey trans, you can you can speak on, but when you get to speaking on it like you really know, you really have to be there. But I want to know the difference between it,
We don't have to see. But they're very cautious when she comes in. Trust me, they're not saying too much. She's therefore everyone's been put on notice. So why she thinks she's saying something, they've been put on notice as well. So if you're in there to try to infiltrate the media room, they're already put on notice. Everyone's got that phone call, and they know that you're not a member of their profession, our profession. You might be a mole. I have to say, you might be a mole. Well, I'm questioning this, and I think we need to. I think the judge gave Attorney Johnson. I want to say it's Attorney Johnson a writing assignment.
So if what you're saying, you all have to go over to his channel to catch the rest. So the only way that we'll know if Dennis Byron is not putting falsification information out here on infamous Sylvia is he's going to have to do a part 2, or we'll have to wait and see if Sylvia comes back with a report saying that she is no longer allowed in Young Thug court hearing. That's it. That's it. That's all. And then now Sylvia can go and fight her case with Dennis Byron about he's hating on her and he's jealous of her because, she's moving on up, because she's winning. She's winning. I don't even know how you're going to tell a judge that. I really don't know. He's jealous of me because I'm winning. Winning in what? How I'm just trying to understand that. He's jealous of me because I've had these interviews that he wished he could have had, but I got them first. So now he's out here slandering me and I'm slandering him. But if Dennis is able to show these judges or whoever that Sylvia is doing this, I can show you this. He said that Sylvia, I was going to let y'all hear that part. It's coming up. Said that he has no longer the proper paperwork or something to be in that they put him out. His argument is they didn't put him out. His argument is he put it up on his screen. Here's my paperwork. Here's my credentials. It's check mark. And I'm assuming Sylvia has one, right? Because she's sitting in the courtroom every day now, okay? With the Young Thug or one of them, Ernesto or something. One of them, right? So both of them should have this paperwork, right? Both of them should have this paperwork. Am I correct? So if they both have the paperwork, they both are allowed to be in the courtroom. And my humble opinion, respectfully, and since this is another RICO, a big trial going on, you have 2 adults in a major trial that's going on in the courtroom, going back and forth. Tension is rearing up, don't like each other. I think that the judge may have to remove both of them. And I said that in his chat. He just may have to remove both of them from reporting on this trial. They can become a distraction to this on social media, just like all this stuff flared up around Mr. Cali case. It just can be a distraction for it. I don't know. But that's my opinion, and it's respectfully said, But You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. And I, whatever.
Writing
I want you guys to hear.
Maybe she should do a writing assignment, AP style reporting on this case.
Now he challenged her too. Did y'all know that? He challenged her. So would it be fair to say that if Sylvia could not do and report of these things that he called out to do, because I don't know all this stuff, right? On this reporting shit, right? I mean, what do you say about that? What do you say about that? What do you say about that? You should do the same thing because you're instigating a narrative. I'm playing alive and rebuttaling a narrative, Tammy. And since you are not in the green, since you're not in the green, that's what I'm about to do to you. Because I'm going to show you how I don't give a fuck about this shit. So I am going to, yeah, I'm going to take you off. I'm going to send you on over there to do your support for Sylvia. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to make you happy. Because if you think for one chance that I'm not able to sit out here and talk about the news in some shape, form, or fashion of how Sylvia was talking about it, I'm sadly to say that you got me fucked up. I'm sadly to say that you got me fucked up right now. Sylvia ain't the only one that can report on some shit. She does court cases. She does court cases. I'm literally sitting here playing this a clips of this. I ain't changing shit, and I'm not. I'm just giving my humble opinion on this shit. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about it. I don't care to that extent like y'all. I don't have fans and supporters. I have people in a chat box that chooses to chat. That's it. That's all. I don't have a struggle. I don't have a struggle with my career. I didn't get fired from my job. I have medical, I have dental, and a nice ass goddamn retirement. I'm good. So when it come down to this media reporting ass shit, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, for some people, and if it even includes me, just because a string on a kite can take your ass up because people are blowing the wind, don't mean that you can't bring your ass down. I don't condone nobody, especially of our Black culture, who thinks that they are way better than the next person. I don't support it. If we are not in a position where we recognize and salute all of us as a whole of our culture, no matter if we're crazy, fucked up, gay, cheated, whatever, we all are in one goddamn culture. And we are some mixed people. We're mixed people. I support this because this is why I'm going to support that. Like I just said, I challenge you though, Tammy. Go on every one of your Black support channels out here and just click the button for the hell of it. Just click the thumbs up for the hell of it because you support your Black community. Doesn't matter what they're doing because we all fucked up some kind of goddamn way. It's when you leave one behind that makes you more fucked up than the rest. I'm going to tell you that, and that's a fact. Because now you're going to position yourself, not you per se, Tammy. You're positioning yourself over in a lane where you think you belong. Fancy, cute, walking in them stilettos, end up sitting up there next to them white people thinking they finna offer you the best damn deal ever. You see what's going on with Oprah and Gail, don't you? They did that shit. They climbed up there. It just so happens that they sat in the wrong seat. They left what you probably did, which was became a fan and a supporter, glued to them, forgot all about you. So let's not get this misunderstood. Let's not get it misunderstood. Yeah, let's not get this misunderstood. But me, I just sit back here and it is what it is. If a person is going where they say they are going, then go head on. Go ahead on. When you believe in who you are, when you believe in what you do, and you finally get there, you'd have probably realized that some of the people, like I said, that's congratulating that you needed to cut off a long damn time ago because they ain't never meant that shit. Tag along. Tag along. Up out of here. And I ain't even wanna put her in the back because I like her too. I like everybody. But what we not gonna do is sit here and put a kaleidoscope up like I'm fucking blind and can't put colors and symbols and numbers and shit together. We not finna do that. We not finna do that. Everybody is a hater. Nobody hating on shit out here. Especially when everybody knows damn near everybody's story. Everybody knows everybody's story out here. Everybody knows it. And I'm still going to say free R. Kelly. If they came together, it's just how I feel. They go down together. And Papoose don't give a damn. None. They came together. They came together. And there's still a whole lot of bits and pieces of shit that just has not been dropped out here. Has not. Now, just because somebody don't respond to it or have nothing to say about it, as they will, that's fine and dandy. That doesn't mean that you have the right to change the perception of someone else, though. But I'll never hate. Papoose ain't got not one hate-orism in her bone. I wish you well, because I'm going to be here if there's a fall. I'm going to be here when you go up, and I'm going to be right here when you come down. If that happens to happen. Period. So same way that you see Cat Williams over there doing. He talking about everybody and how they came up. He talking about everybody and how they didn't come down. It don't matter. It don't matter. Now, I'll bring her back, but I had to say that because I don't want her and I to be on, bad vibes because that's just not me. That's not me. But like I say, I get it. We can become so attached. I got the realest freaking mods ever, y'all. Y'all have no idea. I have some real mods, and I've been with them. Most of y'all know I've been with Rocket for a long time, right? And they keep that shit real with me. It's a lot of shit that they just don't support about what I do, and there's a whole lot of shit that they do. They keep it real with me. Well, remember you done so and so, Pap, or remember you said this, because sometimes we have to be remembered of those things, and therefore it can lead me into the right direction of me being vocal or my actions. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to blind. I don't want nothing of what I may have done blinded at all. I don't want it blinded. I want you to love me for that because I'm never going to hide it. And then I want you to love me for this over here. We ain't finna just shove all of this up under the carpet. It's going under the carpet. What is coming? You know what? Let me move on.
To do an AP style reporting on the case, and she's been crying. She wants to get in the courtroom. She wants to take her pictures. For what? What do you need to? I didn't see your pictures anywhere but a site that don't have any views. So what are you doing, Miss Tomasini? I'm calling you out today, but I'm not calling you out fully yet. Not yet. You wanted to be on Broadway, on Front Street. You use my name for clickbait. That's what you did. You used my name for clickbait. And let me show you guys something else. This is something I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you, and I'm not even mad at the sheriff deputies right now. I'll tell you why. Because an officer of the court sent me an email. I think it was Thursday night. I just seen the email today. So he sends me an email and says this. Hold on. We got receipts. We don't even play around with. We ain't playing around. Hold on. What does that say, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. But essentially it says the following. Hold on. Let me read it for you. Let's show you the date. That was January 4th. Here you go. At 6:19 p.m. This came from the Office of Public Relations for the Media. Our mistake. We received your request on November 24th, but errantly marked it as having been forwarded to the chambers when it hadn't been. Chief Judge Glanville has your request now. It will be returned to you ASAP. And it was, ladies and gentlemen. So the court, not me, made a mistake. Not the court, but the office that was supposed to handle their business. And this is where it came from, Public Information Office. So while she's running around putting false rumors out, I have real receipts. She should not be playing in my playground when she don't know what the rules of engagement is.
So we're going to leave that right there. I'm going to let y'all go over to his live so that y'all can hear what he is saying that Sylvia said that he considers slander, where now he is retaliating. But the chat box is their argument. You guys' argument is that he has been showing some form of jealousy against Sylvia from day one after Sylvia, I guess, received an interview with young thug people or something of that nature, I guess, which is just ridiculous to me. We're talking about two people who is journalizing out here, doing journalism work, right? That couldn't come together and pull off the interview like together. And we all know journalism, they fight, they fight for the best story. They fight for the best story. In this case, I get it. Channels are monetized. People rent got to be paid and got to eat. You got to get gas in the car and stuff like that. So her hustle is respected. I can give you that. Man, respect for her hustle. She got a hustle on. And then she has to hustle. She want to eat. She need a rent paid. So much salute for that, as she should. But this whole debacle with this argument when both of them are allegedly in the same field, it's like, come together. Just make one of the biggest interview stories ever. They could get a couch, get a sofa, put the podcast together, and they both eat. They both get paid. It sucks how us in this Black culture can't seem to figure shit out and by the easiest method that they offer us to do. It's easy. It's just come together. Make it work. Break the percentile down the middle. We gonna eat. What was wrong with that? What was wrong with that? Absolutely nothing. Unless we're playing the selfish role out here. But granted, and I say respectfully, humbly to all of you guys, I like reading y'all opinions. I like talking to y'all about things in the outside world, on the curb, hot tea. It is what it is. Now, this whole bedroom boom boom shit that he allegedly done put out here, truth be told, that's they damn shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a crap who fuck. If you want to fuck, you want to fuck. Go fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about that. I didn't come out. I don't care about it. It was funny. It was funny because he made it humorous, And sometimes when you make some things humorous, you kind of really don't mean, you really don't mean to be malicious to nobody. But, We'll see where this goes. Waiting for part two. Hello, my muddy. Yeah, waiting for part two. We'll see if, Sylvia calls his bluff and he goes and bluff about, what he's, talking about doing to her. I don't know. One thing for sure, I think that we all can agree on. I think, but we'll take a vote. We all can agree on that there is a existing triangle that happened around Mr. Kelly. We know that it was the prosecution family that took the stand against him. That's one. We know, based on what R. Kelly has spoke on several times, if we broke down his I Am It song, you'll understand it. So we know that there's a lot of close friends, close friends, relatives, I don't know, brothers, sisters, I don't know, who's always have had their hand out to Mr. Kelly as if he owed them something or they believed he owed them something and turned mad on him. Okay? Turned mad on him. And then we have the infamous YouTube R. Kelly community sector over here, where allegedly a defense fund came out and there were allegedly lots of people that donated to this fund. We've heard R. Kelly attorneys appear out here in this public forum over here, speaking to people who did not have probably authorization to do so, or just randomly pick people to share some things and also, get themselves somewhat verbally involved in a defense fund. So that is my triangle that I choose to put together for myself to break down the circumference of, what has happened to Mr. Kelly. You got this shit over here that nobody's going to ever find the goddamn truth about, ever, 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 unless there's actually a big, big, big a suit somewhere, complaint. People who donated has to come forward and start asking for things to be investigated. It's the only way this is going to get pulled off. Even if it's overseas or whatever, you have to find these people. You have to find a great attorney to get to the bottom of it. Other than that, it's just a circle. It's just going to go around and around and around. One person pointing the finger to the other, one person pointing the finger to the other, and other and other. And at the end of the day, if it was funds that didn't get where they should have been, today they're gone. You best believe them people got their money gone. Just spent it. Done. Over with. Over with. But it's interesting to talk about it. When Banjing dropped that paperwork about that lawsuit, oh, yeah, in the post. I got to tell y'all about this post, though, before we go, because I got to go now. I got to get dressed. I'm going out to eat tonight. I'm not cooking tonight. So, and we got so much snow. Boy, do we got snow. Shout out to everybody that's going out to the dance party, I guess, out on 159th in Oak Forest out there to get your boogie on. I looked the place up. Let me start there. Then I'll go over to hair. I'm going to talk about Harold in this post, right? But I looked the place up, and it's an actual food joint place. Dinette on the lot of tables were around. I'm not sure if they're going to be moving all these tables, but I think that I was looking for more so a bigger, ballroom type place. Plenty of room, lots of air, maybe upstairs, downstairs, chilling, nice, elegant. Man, I was looking for something like that. But after looking it up, God, I wonder if I can say this. I did have some people, I guess I can say that, go around the area, 159, check it out yesterday, get word back to me. They did inform me that the area is very nice. I have 3 people that personally knows this place and knows a few people pertaining to that place. It's Gray's Bar, what is Gray's Bar and something. So if you're planning on going out, I guess that I can assure you guys off of the information that I received, because I'm not South Side, I'm West Side. So I do, I used to skate out in Markham, but I didn't travel around to know, all of the establishments out there like that. But yes, it's tonight, starting here in about 3 hours. So if you're on here and you still got to get dressed to make it there, you need to be getting dressed. Unfortunately, I chose to not attend because I thought that, like I say, it was a much bigger place. Something like, if you're from, hey lady, something like the Palmer House, the Chicago Theater, something like that. I thought it was going to be, because we're talking about Chicago. You're talking about R. Kelly. So you gotta be anticipating quite a few people coming out. I mean, quite a few people. $20 in advance if you get there before 11 o'clock. After that, I have no idea how much it costs, but that's what it says on the plugger, right? But my peep says that it's a nice area, so your car will be safe, and it says nice out there, and they did sure that the food is good at this place if they're still selling food at that time, but probably not, because it'll probably be too many people to try to keep up with that much food at that time in the night, right? So shout out to all you guys. Stay safe out there, dance your butt off. Up here we got a lot of snow. Yeah, it's like a country club, but it's, from what I pulled up online, it just doesn't look big enough. It's just one floor. And when I looked at it, they mostly advertise their food than they do a club. So it's more of a restaurant establishment than it was a dance ballroom. You know what I mean? Unless they're going to be moving all those tables out of there, and then everybody's just going to be coming in standing around, unless they have a few around the wall or something like that. But and of course we got a lot of snow, just a little, overnight here. So I was like, I knew if it was going to snow, I don't feel like driving. And I said, well, Ladrea, there's Ladrea. Silver's expression looks like, if you don't get your steak and yourself back on the side of her, you have spoiled my appetite. She looks like she's gritting her teeth. She looks like she was enjoying herself, having a fun out, casual dinner date or something like that. Yeah. But I like Dennis Byron's Louis Vuitton jacket. It's kind of cute. I can't see what his hat is, but I'm gonna stop sharing that. So that's up there. Now, let's talk about this post for a minute. This post here, just for a second before I go. Let me see if I can find it. This post went up. A lot of people are not happy about the posts. Okay. One in particular, just one in particular, got really upset. And I got attacked more so about the post. I didn't create the post. I didn't create the post. I believe that Bookham did a part 2 on it. I just have not caught that live to give you my rebuttal on that post over there. But I remember him. I did come across, I zoomed up past it on my timeline, but I was busy. Sometimes I get busy, I can't get to it, right? So I get attacked for it. I get called out my name, attempt to be dragged. That's never gonna fucking happen, because I'm gonna drag you right back. However, in case you guys have not noticed, um, have not been responding to nothing of that, impartial as book writing over there. Have no desire to do so right now and don't care. So type her fingers off until she gets arthritis. It wouldn't make me or break me. But this post right here went up. Okay. Again, take the time, read the post one more time. In this post, there also is a live right behind it. You can catch that live over on the Catfish. Okay, so you got to put your timelines together. When Bookham posted it up, I did a live, then she did a live. And the live behind it, she clearly says that she knows about, possibly, help me out here, Harold, 2 people that she internal talked to, which was supposed to be on some private level, right? Private level. So then it turned out, well, she felt that, well, it couldn't been Randa because of whatever reason she decided to take Randa out the equation, right? So she says that, well, there's only one other person left. Now, Niecy Mo was over on Rated R show, and I was trying to get her to read the post, and I guess eventually she did because she made her response behind this post. And this post here seems to have everybody confused, all internal talk. So y'all don't supposed to know all of this. I can't stop it from becoming an inquiry. And I asked several of you guys, who is a person that would state to you something about what they can and cannot do? And who are they doing it to? Somehow, including Dennis Byron right now, loves to use this word they. We all like that word. It keeps us from putting out directly who you're talking about. Okay. So that part will always remain in a private discovery. You never know. Sealed documents. Okay. So it's them and that. Worst enemies to use, because that means you'll never know. You'll never know all of the facts to the story. You never know who these people are pointing their fingers to and who they are talking about. Sucks, right? But it's a way around shit. So that's what we were, or I was. And if you are a you was focusing on. This is all internal talk. So y'all don't supposed to know all of this. I can't stop it from becoming an inquiry, but I can add a note saying that Sylvia did not set up the defense fund. Now, is this adding a note to something, volunteering to abstract someone from a situation, clearing this person up? We will never know. Okay? Because it's so bland. We will never know unless there is a internal investigation more deeply going on about the defense fund. That's the only way that I can think of. If you can think of another way, then by all means put it in the chat. So it says here, I can add a note saying that Sylvia did not set up the defense fund. And I'm going to keep repeating it to yourself, to you guys. Add a note to who? Who are you talking to? Who's doing an investigation somewhere where a note can be added to take away or put somebody into something? Who are they? Y'all let me know. So it went on to say that I did it for Levi. It's bland. It's bland. I know. What did you do for Levi? What voluntary note was put in for Levi to separate or keep him in as part of a defense fund? Who was it sent to? Why was it sent there? Who are you to do so? Is she working with budget? I don't know. I'm just saying, who? And it just behooves me on how people really didn't even want to know. People don't even want to know. And yet then you will still sit there and congregate on some personal or whatever type stuff with these people. Make it make sense. Because we can laugh together. They say that we can laugh and sing together, but we can't all talk at the same damn time. Because if you are, it restricts you from a slow to speak and quick to listen person. And you're going to be missing some things. You're going to be missing some things. But we got that much out of there and blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, if you click over, follow the timelines over to her channel, you'll hear her clearly state that, oh, the other person was Niecy Mo. That's what she said. Now, Niecy Mo was asked the question in Rated R's chat, of course by moi, because I'm nosy, whatever. So Niecy Mo, through Rated R, because I couldn't get on the chat, he goes live when I'm at work, so going on the panel is a little hard for me to do. So he asked her, what I was asking from the chat. And Niecy Mo say, hell no. She was like, who is this putting this out? So we're trying to relay the message from me to Rated R, and Rated R's the host, and to Niecy Mo. And she's like, what's the name of the live, or what's this, and who is this? And we're steady trying to tell her. At some point, she sounds clear enough for you to say, oh, okay, she doesn't know anything about it. But then again, she has a little fumbleness to her where she might know something about it and she just doesn't want to speak on it. You know what I mean? So that's left to blend. Put it in the goddamn blender, mix it up, get your smoothie. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is, but it was just the fact that, you know, that woman said that it was sent to Niecy Mo. Bookham has a different version about it being any involvement with Randa on there. He gives her some shout outs. Matter of fact, we need to go on and just pop about a little clip of that shit too, right? We need to pop a little bit about that. So, yeah, this is a mystery, but at the end of the day, over here and over on the Rated R show, we like to call it the post. The post. The post. And they're deflecting around this post. And it is what it is. Now, let's go here. In case you haven't read the post, it is over on the community board. You can find it in other places too, but I'd rather not say. Not right now. Not right now. So let's go here. Let me see. Hold on to your seat belts. So after the post drop, and she had some things to say about it, then of course, because I have not watched the whole live, right? Wait a minute, let me get to it. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Look at Michael Jackson. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one let to eat the beat it. Show him how funky is strong, get your fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Just beat it. Beat it, beat it.
The first R. Kelly defense, although service of a grand jury subpoena. Rumble, what's up? Let's get it. Right here.
Okay. So you want to know about the second part of this post here, you have to go over to, it's on the official Dana J, aka Bookham show. Okay, but there's a clip in here that I want to play.
And I'm quite sure, when
under the Fair Use Act.
It don't get easy when you can play with me, because what I do is I go get receipts. And when I go get receipts,
wait a minute, I don't hear that part.
I'm gonna hear and talk about it's a setup, and I heard destroy some people's narratives.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Byron, aka Angelina, aka Angelette, aka whatever she want to be in this day and time. Shout out to everybody that's here. Let's get the moving. It says, I'm going to send you separate texts. Now, this is When I posted this, and she said she only sent this to 2 people, and that was Nisimo and Randa.
Now that's verified amongst quite a few people out here.
Nothing. But then when I revealed that this was on Randa's wall, and I got it, and just held on to it. Now everybody want to go through weird conspiracy things. Shout out to Willie. You know, his birthday was yesterday. You know, we're gonna put Willie. Y'all go ahead and cash app. But you put out there because I wasn't supposed to know, because you know I'm the one that can backtrack the steps. And when I backtrack the steps, it's going to lead to you, Larry, Blockbender, and Levi the whole time along with Sylvia. So it says they are trying to create an inquiry for Sylvia to be investigated for opening the defense fund. For all of y'all that's on Instagram, yes, I'm talking about infamous Sylvia. So it says, can you ask her if she had access to the defense fund?
Okay, let's pause that. Let's pause that because I don't want y'all to get confused about that part, right? We all know who initiated the defense fund. Put a 1 in the chat. We know that, right? We didn't heard the videos. You didn't heard a Greenberg speak to him. You didn't heard Doug Anton name come up in all of this. You didn't heard it from himself. He initiated it, and then I passed the passwords, and Doug Anton changed passwords and all. Y'all, so put a 1 in the chat so that everybody in the chat can be clear on that part, because I don't want you guys to leave confused with what you heard, because what you hear here is a version being told like I didn't have nothing to do with the defense fund. It was these people. So please give me a 1 in the chat if that's clear. I need everybody to be clear on the same page on it. And I'll wait. I need to put some chapstick on my lip. Do y'all make noise when y'all put chapstick on your lip? Do y'all? I don't know why. Okay. I got 2 ones. I got 2 ones. I'm gonna wait. Money says yes. Okay. Got 4. I want everybody to be on the same page with that, because I'll rewind it, and what you're gonna hear is Bookham telling the story about the defense fund as if those 4 people started it, did whatever. But we all know from his own voice saying how the defense fund got started. That's all I want to make clear. So let me rewind it so you can hear the switcheroo of the story.
Blockbender and Levi the whole time. Just let them know you're appreciative and thinking about them. So it says, I'm going to send you separate texts. I can't text Sylvia directly. They are trying to create an inquiry for Sylvia to be investigated for opening the defense fund. Now stop. The only way you would know that is if you were part of the people pushing that somebody was stealing from the defense fund.
The only way that you would know that
is that at this time, you and Blockbender were talking heavy on the phone. That's when me and you got into the first argument.
He's talking about Laverne or Shirley, or and he'll tell you who it is in a minute.
Right here.
Saying that she was a part of, with the other people throwing, some red flags into the defense fund based on the one that he initiated. So what he's saying is that because of what he's reading and the catfish and some other people, that they were the ones that created the destruction to the defense fund. Okay, that's what he's saying.
information that you put out there because I wasn't supposed to know because, I'm the one that can backtrack the steps. And when I backtrack the steps, it's going to lead to you, Larry, Blockbender, and Levi the whole time along with Sylvia.
Hey, Jenna, Shannon,
So,
Kenya, what's going on?
For Sylvia to be investigated for opening the defense fund. For all of y'all that's on Instagram, yes, I'm talking about infamous Sylvia. So it says, can you ask her if she had access to the defense fund? Which was no. Ain't none of us have access. Then it says, this is all internal talk. So y'all don't supposed to know all of this. I can't stop it from becoming an inquiry, but I can add a note saying that Sylvia did not set up the defense fund like I did for Levi. You can ask Rogers and Blackbender that I kept Levi's name off of that inquiry. Stop. This is the point that I'm trying to make to the slow people.
Hold on. I got to pause that because I have to laugh. Oh shit, it be killing me because when he say stop, it's like he reading the Bible. You know how the pastor say read. So he kind of makes me laugh. I just be shaking my head like, is he doing this because this is what's done in his church? I don't know. The pastor say read on. He said stop. Like, oh, it's two people here talking.
She said, you can ask Rogers and Blockbender that I kept Levi's name off of that inquiry. But then she come in front of y'all and play in y'all face and say, oh no, I don't know nothing about it. I was just informed. Well, if you were just informed, how was you able to keep Levi's name off of that inquiry? This is why I say just jumping out there means you're stupid. And faking like you're a Fed agent is dumb. And you're going to see why I said that. Then it says, this is so effed up.
It's just funny to hear him say it, man. Read on.
People may try to do under her name. Actually, she don't have to tell if she set up the defense fund. She just, then it goes, blank for a sec. And I believe this came from one of the people that she sent this to. My question is, why would you send something like this? Because from day one, y'all was trying to set me up. And the reason why you mad is because now I can expose it to everybody just who Laverne really is.
Oh, you can.
And when people ask me, oh, Dana, you ain't going back on that lady channel, and I ask a question, why should I? Why should I? What does she have to offer that I haven't given the people already? Nothing. So as I watched her go from platform to platform, try to talk her way out of this, there's no way you can talk your way out of this because now I have this. And like I did today, I sent it over to some lawyers and they came back and said, this is obstruction. So hold on.
Now you hold on. You hold on. You hold on now, Hoppo. You hold on there, Hoppo. Yeah, hold on. He said after he received that just today, this was the other day, he sent it over to some lawyers. Now, what lawyers do y'all think he might have had in mind? I'm just saying, there's only two lawyers that he was known to talk to out here. There's only two about, this defense fund. And I was sitting there going, well, maybe, just maybe, right? But it's just the part that like, I don't know. I don't know. Like in this country, I thought, 2 + 2 is 4. But sometimes I get, I'm like, I'm confused with this because we're looking at this and this and this, on the paperwork, like, well, you couldn't do this and you didn't do this and you didn't do this. But yet then there's a person that could be so professionalized in another area that ain't doing them no damn good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you fucking around with that area over there? What are you doing all these lawyers and stuff? But what about this area over here? Priorities, right? But let's carry on because he went to show the note to some attorneys.
This is obstruction, right?
Now it's obstruction.
Then I guess I gotta go here. If this is obstruction, your boy did a promo flyer.
Hey, Lavelle.
Uh-oh. Dana Janum emails again. Levi sent me the proof that he paid Black Rocker DMV, aka DJ Knock DC, the money to do what? $1 for the King flyer. Uh-oh. See how all of y'all get fucked up for playing with me? Now, let's look at it. Since DJ Knock did this and Levi paid for it through the cash apps that y'all was sending,
Yeah.
$1 for the King Defense Fund. Send checks and money orders direct to Attorney Douglas
lady. You know I love you, right? Lady. I'm just trying to figure out why the story changed. Because that 2 years ago, was it 2 years? The argument was on the phone and everybody ears heard it where he was speaking to Greenberg talking about Doug Anton, and then Doug Anton and him talking about the dollar for the king. And you mean to tell me not one time did they mention a block bender? Talk to me, lady. Talk to me, lady. Not one time. You ain't hear shit about a damn. But see, you gotta still stay on track though, lady, because what he's trying to establish in exhibit number 1 post, the post is these are the set of people who were digging and diving into the defense fund or the dollar for the king to destroy it too. I think to to destroy it, or probably to extort from it. Well, we got this information. We know you done did, and we know you done did, and you better cut us off some of that package. We got the package.
Plaza Drive, Suite 407, Hackensack, New Jersey, 07601. Donate via PayPal at https://paypal.me/R Kelly Defense Fund. Now, what's the problem with this? The problem is Blockbender intentionally put this in all caps to try to sabotage and make it seem like it's a different defense fund.
Now, I don't know how he's going to prove that in court of law.
Take a picture with that.
I do not know, but this one part coming up here.
Now, let's put that on hold. UND. R, capital K, lowercase ELY, capital D. Law offices of Douglas C. Anton in a different font. You see Levi picture? And all that bullshit? Yeah. which led to this right here. Motion to require the disclosure of any law to believe that either the new 2019 there was not yet a criminal.
I gotta start writing down my timestamp.
To team up with block vendors and Dr. Rogers, and they wanted to keep everybody's name off of the defense fund, but they want to make me the fall guy.
You said it's the 5th version.
But more importantly, she the one that put this in motion.
Now he's back to catfish.
You tried to get me janked up for nothing. And since you went that route, I'm going the route. I think this inquiry need to be reopened. Ms. Walker need to go to jail for obstruction. And that's what I'm pushing for.
Ooh, child. Now, mind you, she only had very little of antagonist words for him. He fits the center of the jail. He fits to investigate, allegedly. But over here, boy, her blood pressure ran, skyrocketed, all because I reposted that post. Ain't that crazy? Listen to this shit. Listen.
Nothing. And since you went that route, I'm going the route. I think this inquiry need to be reopened. Ms. Walker need to go to jail for obstruction. And that's what I'm pushing for.
She obstruct in the defense fund.
See what Prima said. And who platformed did the janky ass Olsen twins verify some brother love? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He didn't put two and two together. He didn't know the answer to that really right away, you guys. Really he didn't know. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It was just a deflection because he didn't know, but probably when he got off of his live, he probably like, oh shit, yeah.
I mean, Jen and Lindsay.
Oh, well, I guess he did know.
So when you got fake ass Angie lying, you can't lie, motherfucker. I'm pushing for them to reopen this shit for the defense fund, and I'm calling Doug tomorrow. I'm also pushing for you to go to jail because you obstructed the federal government.
Oh.
Now, here's my next question. How long have you, Sylvia, and Levi known each other?
Ooh.
Because that was back in 19. So how long have y'all known each other for you to want to jump in and obstruct the federal government when they doing an investigation that you put forth? For two people. That's on a flyer with me.
Oh, yeah. She put forth allegedly the investigation on him. Ooh, yeah. And I believe that once upon a time, I might have seen old Catfish over there locking, popping, and dropping, laughing all in the chat and everything. Everything. Not too long ago. Everything. And then this post drops. This post drops. And she hadn't been over there in a while. But y'all, let me tell you, according to the word on the curve, this post developed and the communication line developed between her and some other people a long time ago.
Saying Shantae name and it's only my name. Let's go here, Angie. Get your motherfucking money right and get off that bed, bitch. Because it's time to go to court. And when we dealing with feds, it's time to go to district court. You put yourself in that.
Oh, we finna come over, Robin. Hold on, I'm finna end it.
When in actuality,
I gotta get dressed. I gotta get dressed too.
So if I know Robert, why would I do something to hurt Robert? But when you follow
That's
the money
facts,
trail,
Harold. That's true.
I jumped out there for Levi and didn't even know that he had a Gateland Cash App. But because I wasn't letting nobody do anything to Levi, I jumped out there where I found out years later that Levi did have a Gateland Cash App. Now I look stupid as shit. So when I seen the text messages from Randa, Sylvia, and Sidbo talking about he jumped out there taking out for Levi and he looked stupid, I got mad at them because how did I look stupid? I did not know that Levi had a Gateland Cash App. Which lead me to believe and go back to one thing. The reason why you pissed about this getting out there is because it shows how janky you were with calling in the feds.
Ooh,
now here's my question. We know you was dealing with Larry at that time. And we know you kept saying, I'm not for R. Kelly, and I'm not against.
And I kept saying, can't be messing with no straddlers. How many times I said it out here, y'all? Y'all gotta watch out for the middle people. Straddling. You can't. I said it. You gotta pay attention to the straddlers. People who do not have designated homes has to have binoculars put on them as well. I said it.
In Oak Cove, and when Larry said that he sent in inquiries, or he sent in when he contacted for that lady for Rashawn the Landfair, you was in the chat, big bitch. You was in the chat talking about, there you go ahead and do it. So now, here's where the rubber meets the road. I never knew that Levi was this deep with you. Even when Levi would call me and talk about, oh, I'm tired of Miss Walker, this and this and this and this. I'm staying out of that chat. I ain't doing this. And I said, yo, fuck her. What you need her for? But then,
the fallout. We're ready to all that with the smoke. The fallout.
I said, oh, shit.
Cooked turkeys.
And then you said something, Angie, that really made me say, fuck you, for real.
Ooh.
When you told me that if you decided to fuck with a person, you would never give me the gracious to call me and tell me you fuck with that person. Which lead me to believe when you said that, I already knew that you was fucking with dude in Bolingbrook. So that whole get out my chat.
Oh, hold on, Robin. Hold on, sir.
To get likes and views to make people think that you don't fuck with dude and to see how much more I will open up. Which I didn't open up. I shut down. And how would I know if I never watched him? Common sense, instead of joining people to push people in one direction, why not present your findings?
Yeah, that's that. And like I said, y'all want to hear the rest of it? Go on over there to the Bookham Show and you can listen to the whole freaking live over there on his goddamn Dana Talk Show or one or the other. You'll find it, you'll see it. So that was almost somewhat of a part two to the post. However, yeah, you dribble that ball. You dribble that ball. Y'all let me know how that works out. Let's get to Robin Chapman post. Please tell me that is not so. Robin Chapman just dropped into the chat box, y'all. Shout out to Robin that they're having live with WAC 100 and Bookham is playing it saying that R. Kelly brother is scamming him for money, and he was talking with him on the phone. This shit is getting messy. Then she comes back to inform us over here that he is saying that Bruce never came to even see him. But remember, he was supposed to show pics of him once there somebody is scamming tough. Oh, child, don't tell me that, Robin, we got another episode of scam and we need to put some goddamn mouse traps down around here. Anyways, we gonna have to find out. The truth will come out. It will be prevailed. We'll get through this. At the end of the day, those that's rocking, I say keep rocking. And those that are doing, let them do. What goes up will come down. What is closed will reopen. That's all you gotta do is sit and wait. He owes you an apology, Pat. Bozo has misdirected anger. I think so. But you know what? It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood on that stuff. Huh? It's absolutely good. I'm good. I don't need no apology. I'm good. You know, everybody out here is gonna have their own, talk show and perception about things. It is what it is. I never understood why Bruce was needing money in the first place. Hip Hopper Inquirer is in his chat. Oh Lord. It's always about the money. It's always about the money. Nah, honey, I got to go, Robin. I want to give y'all some shout out, though. I got to listen to it while I get dressed because I do have to get ready to go to dinner tonight. So I'm going to dinner. I'm gonna go eat, girl. Don't y'all forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share the channel. I am finally at 50. Can I get 51 on my subscriber list? Somebody make that happen by y'all sharing it, sharing it, sharing it. Like it, like it, like it. Because you know what? We gonna have the hottest tea in town over here on the One Papoose Show. If they drop it, we got it, we sharing it. And it is what it is. It ain't nothing that they can do. You don't want it out here, don't talk that. Because we like the tea. We like the tea. You say, Sylvia, oh, so you, Robin, girl, look, girl, we go, look, I'm doing this. You know what I'm doing, Robin? Them, you know the two fingers that go from my eye to your eye, Robin, girl, girl, girl. Oh, TJ said, I keep saying Bruce was lying about seeing R. Kelly because I thought if you were a felon that you can't go and visit someone in prison. You know what? I got a different story. I got to go to my resource. Let me. Oh God, y'all. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I want to do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't, cause this not my flavor, y'all. It's really not my flavor. I have a story behind it. I know the names behind it. Um, Usually when I hear stuff, once it's done and said, I just kind of go on about my day. I go on about my day because I don't like coming out here starting propaganda. Because the story has to be rooted, and confirmed and this or that. But I had a story drop in my lap of the person that allegedly picked up Bruce, got him there. I do. I also have another name that of another person. You know what? I'm not even about to do this because I've always said that if I can't drop y'all direct, then I don't have a story. So I'm not going to do this to y'all. And I'm not going to go back and change what it is that, I stand on. We just going to have to wait till all of this plays out. And when I tell you, I think that when you guys come across being shocked, I think that I'll be shocked as well. I think that I will be shocked as well. However, what it does do is keep my nose and ears in the awareness mode on who and what not to get involved with. So I got to go watch the show. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is. Have a blessed day, you guys. Have a blessed day. And guess what? I'm out of here because this shit is crazy, man. Crazy. It's so damn crazy. It's funny how they like to talk about the money, child. Ooh, the money. Why is it all? It's about that money, y'all. They be on that damn money. Don't mention money, because listen, don't be on that money, because they'll come a running for it. Everybody got to have a defense on that damn money. Yeah. Yeah. Real boy. Yeah, boy. But let's go get the tea, y'all. Let's go get the tea. Like, share, subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to get my outro up. My Wi-Fi is on a fritz today. Good night, y'all. Probably see y'all tomorrow.
Is it worth living now? They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I pick up pieces from my childhood in a broken house and heal my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds and tell myself once again, I'ma work it out.
See you, Shan.
And yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now. Feel like I'm zoned out, put my phone down, damn it's cold out, plotting on a rollout, we took our own route, really on our own now, wisdom, winter schemes, plotting for better dreams, cooking flows and melodies for OGs, with felonies, who been locked with the 70s, you gotta pray for enemies with jealousy, they only feed off the good-hearted, just don't bargain, stay in your lane and keep bargaining. Know that you a target and gotta finish what you started. Life of being an artist, gotta show them where your heart is. Put your all in, keep calling, keep going, don't stall it. Don't fall what they are. Just say it's not that it'll work. I wonder, is it worth living now? They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I picked up pieces from my childhood in a broken house. They healed my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds. And tell myself once again, I'ma work it out. So much shit can happen, yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now. Yeah, living in doubt could be the death for you. It's only a few that'll rep for you, and rarely ones that'll step to you and let you know when you wrong at instead of letting you right away in your soul.
I got it, Shannon.
Pure in my spirit. This life never ending until you near it. A lot of shit to bear with. Sometimes you don't want to share it, but don't keep it in cause you fear it. It's an epidemic sound, and you can see right where I'm headed. I'm elevated, oh yeah. We was waiting, oh yeah, to make the statement, it's clear. The way them boys persevere. Yo, we taking the stairs. Don't let them get in our air. They go watch, I'ma stare. Tell them pull up a chair. God gon' answer our words living now. They told me dreams come true once you live it out. I picked up pieces from my childhood in a broken house. They heal my soul from the trauma we've been given now. I hear the whispers in the wind under smoky clouds. And tell myself once again, I'ma work it out. So much shit can happen, yo, it got me tripping now. Yeah, it's feeling different now. living out. They told me working 9 to 5 just to make it out. And now the dark nights got me needing mouth to mouth. Resuscitate my dreams, tell me what it's all about. I wonder if it's worth living now. They told me show a little skin just to make it out. They told me grind until I die, till I reach the clouds. Excuse me a little moment while I break out. Never let them take me out.